this is Mohit Musani from ScreenBinge, and we have a very talented and a very uh, skillful actress with us today, Daniela Dibs. And she's not just an actress, she's a dancer and a fitness guru. So she's been there in really, really amazing movies like Sucker Punch, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, and Freaky Friday, or Turn It Up Stage 2. Uh, all of the amazing films. She's also featured a dance scene in Bly Manor, The Haunting. So we'll ask Daniela that what it is that keeps her motivated towards fitness when she can do so many more Hollywood movies. So hi Daniela, welcome to Screen Binge once again.
Thank you so much for having me. So I'm very passionate about fitness. I'm now running my own online fitness platform called DibFit. And what I love
I do follow that.
Oh, amazing. What I love about fitness is that it really is the opportunity to, number one, lead a healthy life. Of course, it's very important, and it really does lead to physical changes. But I find for me that fitness has the most benefit on your mental health. It allows you to.
Of course, it does. The endorphins and all the good chemicals released from your brain.
Yes, absolutely. So what I love about coming to fitness is that it's a way of working through difficult times in your life. And if you can get through a hard workout, you're teaching yourself how to get through inevitably tough moments that we'll encounter in life. And especially during the pandemic of COVID and all the lockdowns, I think that people realize how important that is. You know, there is definitely a huge precedence that has been set with having lockdowns, and people are unable to visit loved ones right now or travel the way they used to, or perhaps even work the way they used to. So, taking care of your mental health as well as your physical health, because your body is your vessel. It's what's going to get you through life. And I feel very motivated to help people reach their best, most passionate, and strongest life, both physically and mentally.
So I'm sure you still do get a lot of roles from Hollywood, a lot of offers from big budget films. You've been in X-Files and whatnot, like all the good stuff. So how does it feel declining all that and going back to your real calling, which is fitness?
So I wouldn't say that I decline things, just more.
But you are very selective.
Yes,
you
just making
choose
sure
the
that
best. That's what I've studied and researched about you.
And I'm so grateful to have had the opportunities that I've had, and I'm hoping that other wonderful opportunities are going to be making their way towards me. I'm very open and ready for them. And at the same time, I think we're all put on this earth to do something very substantial and great. And I think that when you find what sets you on fire and sets your passion, it's so important to pursue that 100%. So,
and what sets you on fire and lets you sleep?
Yes, but it lets you sleep.
You sleep with a smile on your face, right?
Exactly.
So, Daniela, how did it all start? Did you always wanted to become an actress or a dancer or a fitness person? What was the starting point?
That's a great question. I actually started dancing very early. When I was 11, I went to a boarding school. I live in Vancouver, but I went to school in Toronto, so it's about a 6-hour plane ride. And I went to the National Ballet School of Canada, and I was there for a number of years, growing up from 11 to 16. And then I started dancing all over the States. I attended Houston Ballet, American Ballet Theater, and Boston Ballet in their intensive programs. And then I had a little bit of experience as a professional ballet dancer, and that segued into commercial. My first commercial style dance and acting role was in Center Stage Turn It Up. And that was, I don't want to age myself, but quite a few years ago. And then that really led me into lots of opportunities to be on to be in music videos. I've done lots of work with Michael Bublé, Megan Trainor, all about that bass, CeeLo Green. So I've had lots of opportunities to work in things that really tie together my talents of dancing and acting. And then that segued into fitness, teaching at Soul Cycle, which is a big boutique indoor cycling place that started in New York City, and then they popped up all over North America, and now they're also in London. And I opened up the first one here in Vancouver, BC. So Soul Cycle is indoor cycling. It's to the rhythm of the music. And that combined with yoga and Pilates and dance then segued into my own fitness program, which can be done at home with minimal equipment.
Right. I also saw that video you posted today, I guess, where you flip and come out in your dress when bars open. That was super cute. I'm sure the audience wants to see a few dance moves. Can we have them
right now?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm not prepared to do a dance move right now.
Oh, come on, you're Daniela Dibs. Just one random move.
Well, to be totally in my pajama bottoms right now. I didn't know my legs would be seen, so we'll have to do another one.
Okay, so we'll definitely have. That's not bad. We can have it. That's not bad.
You're okay. You're okay. I'm in my pajamas. Okay, sorry guys.
This is gonna go viral, I believe.
What's that?
It's gonna go viral, I believe.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, this is a classic example when you don't know that you're going to be, sitting on the bottom there. So I'm definitely in these bottoms here. A really good move that anyone can do at a club. It doesn't matter how much skill that you have. It's just this really nice step side to side. Guys can do it. They can feel real cool and swag. Girls can do it. Can add a little hip with it. And so it's just a little step touch side to side. Definitely a go-to for when we're at the club. So it's just touch side to side. If you got baggy pants, you can grab them. You want to use your upper body, you can swag that out too. And girls can add a little hip with it.
The way you move it comes so naturally. You're a born dancer. You're a born dancer. This was perfect. I'm sure the audience is gonna love it. So what else, Daniela?
Well, I'm just very grateful that during COVID, and I'm sure you guys feel the same, that we've been continue doing what we love to do and getting creative, pivoting, finding new ways of staying connected with people around you and not getting discouraged. It's nice to know that there's a silver lining to all this. I think a lot of people, I don't know your experience, but I found that it's really helped me focus on who and what really matters, which can happen in a time of crisis, right?
A lot of people have understood how important family is when during the lockdown phase. So families have come closer.
Absolutely, and not taking things for granted anymore.
Yeah, because it's like you can die tomorrow, and this is the day to live. So just live all you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, Daniela, any messages for the audience that is, crazy about you? I've been bombarded with messages that can we have a Daniela Dibs interview? Can we have a Daniela Dibs interview? And I'm like, let me try.
Oh, well, let me think of something interesting. This is kind of a fun fact about me. I hate cotton balls. Oh, they really irritate me. So don't come around me with cotton. My favorite food is Greek food. I am bi. My dad is from Sydney, Australia, and his family's from Lebanon. And my mom is from Canada, and her family is Irish.
If I'm not wrong, you've been in Venezuela as well?
No, unfortunately not yet, but on the bucket list of places to go once we can travel again.
So what's coming up in the coming months or the year?
Well, this has definitely been a year that I'm trying to not get too wrapped up in planning in the sense that it's so hard to know what restrictions will be allowed, etc. I am going to be shooting a program in Costa Rica in March. Hopefully that goes through. Planning to travel to Europe in June. I'm getting married in July.
So you
These are
found
all
the
things that
perfect
I
boy, huh?
hope are, yeah, like fingers crossed that they
Lucky,
all.
lucky
What was
you.
that?
I said you
Yes,
found
yeah,
the perfect boy.
Who's the boy? His name is Dave.
What?
Oh, I thought you said who's the boy, and I said his name is Dave.
No, I said lucky boy.
Oh yes, he is a lucky boy, and he knows it.
And he will get fitter with you.
Yes, it's funny. He does all my workouts. It's great. He's super fit, and I really love
That's really
that
sweet of
it
him.
connects.
That's really sweet of him.
Yes, it is so
So,
sweet.
I wouldn't ask you the typical uh, celebrity movie questions, but since you're in such a healthy uh, industry that is the yoga and fitness, what would you advise the normal people to do at least once a day to make a difference
Oh,
in their
that's such a
bodies?
great question. So wonderful question. It's been shown that just 10 minutes of exercise a day can have huge benefits for physical and emotional well-being. So something like going for a brisk walk, if that's all you have time for, counting your steps is something that's really easy to do if you have a watch. And doing things like
These days the watch counts your steps.
an Apple Watch. You can get an Apple Watch, and it'll count the amount of steps that you take in a day.
An Apple Watch or Fitbit or anything.
Yeah, absolutely. So those are really, you're just starting out to fitness, and your goal isn't to become a trainer, but your goal is to lead a more active, healthy lifestyle. It's really nice to track your progress. Also, cycling is so great, particularly if you have any joint issues. It's low impact, which means it doesn't hurt your knees or your ankles or your hips. So if you are going to start running, definitely train. Is a lot more impact and can cause things like shin splints or hurt your Achilles, etc. If not done great. So yeah, my recommendations are have an accountability buddy. So that means find someone that you're saying to them, okay, this is my goal. I want to achieve X, Y, and Z. I want to work out 4 days a week, and I want to lose this amount of weight, and I want to feel this way about myself and fit back into my jeans or whatever. That's just an example. But telling your goals to someone is more likely that you're going to stay as well as planning things out. Don't just have like a arbitrary, like in January, decide I'm going to be healthy. That's not going to stick. That's not making a habit. That's why I say sticking to a smaller goal, such as 10 minutes a day, which is achievable. Everyone has 10 minutes in their day for a workout. Not everyone has an hour in their day for a workout if you're busy with kids or school, but there's no way you don't have 10 minutes. If you stick to 10 minutes a day, that will add up.
Right. Take small steps and you'll see a bigger picture in the later times.
Absolutely. Small steps every day, bigger picture, and then it'll lead you. Like maybe you do a 10-minute session, and then you're excited, and you go, "Oh, I'd like to do another one," or "I'm excited to do another one." It's just when we're like we put too much pressure on ourselves right at the beginning, and we don't have that lovely. Sort of that lovely forward vision, then we're just motivated for a week.
Yeah, like first 2-3 days, first 2-3 days at the gym, you're just running and running and picking up all the dumbbells and everything, and in 3 or 4 days you're so exhausted that you just don't want to go. So you recommend starting off slow and making it consistent.
Yes, and slow and consistent and achievable results. Don't set things that are so unachievable that you're going to be down on yourself if you don't get it. Say, I'm committing to 10 minutes a day, and then that 10 minutes is going to turn into 20, turn into 30 when I'm ready. And that's such a less stressful way and a more a mentally healthy way of going about fitness.
Right. Daniela, tell us more about your fitness program. What happens over there?
Oh, love that question. Thank you so much. So what I do is I teach daily live workouts that you can tune into. And if you miss it, no worries. All of my workouts stay up for people to anytime. I'm really, really big on motivational speaking, which maybe you've noticed from even just doing this interview. I'm very, very, very personable on the screen. I try to get to know you, get to know I put together a lot of fitness challenges. So right now we're doing an ab challenge, which is the same thing I was telling you about, the 10 minutes a day. Yeah. So right now we're doing 10 minutes a day abs, and then I teach all my from 10 minutes all the way up to an hour. So whatever your skill level is, there's beginner classes, fundamental classes, as well as super advanced classes. So it really is a program that's designed to inspire you, keep you consistent, put you as a part of an amazing community, because when you are a part of a community, individually you're super strong, but when you're with other people, I really believe that we're unstoppable, and that holds us accountable to us to keep you know switching things up, stay motivated, and keeping things fresh.
Right, right. So, Daniela, a lot of people think that being healthy means, just losing weight. Sometimes you don't have to lose weight; you just have to eat healthy foods, and sometimes you might even have to gain on some weight. People push themselves too far that they turn out anorexic. So uh, any message for those individuals?
Everyone's fitness goals are different. So that's why it's really important that if you are starting on something like a nutritional path, that one, you get a nutritionist. You need to speak to a registered nutritionist. There's holistic nutritionists. There's all sorts of people that can put together meal plans that are specified for you. Otherwise, do research or listen to your body on what you need. Not everyone needs to lose weight, as you mentioned. Right. Some people either just trying to maintain. Yeah. And other people are trying to gain weight for certain reasons. Maybe they have a competition coming up, or it's just they want to feel different in their body, or etc. Yeah. Everyone's goals are different. So that's why it's so important to remember that there's no one guru or one thing or one solution to anything. It's finding what works best for you. Do you work out better in the morning when you're fasted? Do you work out best later in the day when you've had a good meal? Do you work out best in the middle of the day on a lunch break? And for you, that means a 30-minute session. Find what works for your body, listening to it, and then you can do something called intuitive eating. That means that you're eating when you're truly hungry and you actually want to nourish yourself, as opposed to eating because you're bored, or eating because you feel obligated to, or not eating because you think you shouldn't. Like there's
binge eating.
Upset your skin, or eating foods that don't make you feel lethargic. There's so many people that don't even realize that they have a wheat intolerance, for example, or gluten, or they have too much sugar in their diet, and that can make you crash early at night, or not feel as inspired, or can make your skin break out, and that can lead to low self-esteem. So there's so much more that goes into not only eating well, which again, a nutritionist is so wonderful to actually speak to, because they can help guide you, or at least just read books or find what will work best for you. But coming back to the not working out just for physical results, working out for mental results. And when you tie your sessions to something a bit bigger than just, I want to lose weight, I think that it steers us off the path of getting caught up with looking at weight loss as the only goal and the only achievable result. So tying it again to something bigger, mental health, really allow you to hopefully not get trapped in a vicious cycle of looking at food as a bad thing or working out to punish your body.
You mean to say that a person should keep their health in their mind and not their physical appearance when working out, and when they work out they should take it as as a uh, as a treat for the body, basically.
Yes, you never work out to punish
Just
your
like
body.
we service our
Thank you
cars.
to your body.
Yeah, just like we service our cars.
Yeah.
So we need to keep running.
Absolutely.
And I believe a person
machine.
can look healthy and not be healthy from the inside. So please shed some light on that as well. That people looking fine, not overweight, nothing, but they have a lot of diseases inside because they don't exercise and all, and they put in all the junk and alcohol and drugs and everything inside the body. So exercise is a good thing to take all these toxins out of your body as well. So please shed some light on that as well.
So really the benefits of exercise when you're sweating, for example, you are exactly like you said, allowing the body to detox. And I find that when you are doing something like consistently exercising, you have less of a desire to kind of do other things because you're getting so much of that pent up energy out. A lot of times we will want to go and go, and I obviously was joking with the club to go and dance and be around other people, but it's also really beneficial to get a lot of that pent up energy out in a healthier way. So I find that even just doing something like, for me, it's like jumping on a bike and doing a cycling class, we'll get that kind of pent up energy or anything that's built up in my body or my mind, I'll get it out. And then when you are making better decisions on a day-to-day basis, you're going to make better decisions in your life. You're going to speak, which will segue into you making better decisions in your life.
True. So, Daniela, this is probably the first thing you're doing in the morning. Thank you so much for giving us the time for the interview.
Oh, absolutely. As you can tell by my pajama bottoms.
Yeah. And I also kind of woke you up from sleep. I believe.
No, don't
I'm really
worry.
sorry for that. So won't take much of your time. I know you have a long day and a long day ahead. So thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
Any last words for the world or the fans or anything that is in your heart? Just say it out.
Well, I
because
just
you seem like a really nice person. Someone with a lot of positive energy.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And I would just like to say to people that I hope that during this time of COVID and quarantine and challenges that you've been able to find blessings and remind yourself that there are some amazing things that have come out of this. And if you're going through a tough time with COVID, that it is going to end at some point and that you've done great, and whatever your path has looked like right now, that you're on the right path, even if it feels difficult, and that people do love and support you. So hopefully it's been a good, there's been some good that's come out of it. Super tough. Just know that you're not alone, and that to trust in the plan that's being set out for you.
Right. All right, Daniela. Thank you so much for your time. Goodbye. Have a great day ahead.
You too.
And ScreenBinge is always open for you. We will come back for more dance moves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Goodbye.